Hello students, welcome to the online class. It is the class of English. Today we shall start the discussion of the text The Fun They Had from the book Beehive. The story is written by Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov was an American writer and he mainly used science in his writings. Let's go to the discussion. It is a story of future, the story of that time when many things may change. It is a story of 2157. The main characters of this story are Margie and Tommy, their sister and brother. In their time, the concept of school will be different. School will be perhaps in the house and the teacher will be mechanical. Students will read through computer. At the very first of the story, we see that on her diary dated on 17 May 2157, Margie wrote that on that day Tommy had found a book. It was a very old book. Actually, they had no idea about their old days, means the time of ours. Margie's grandfather once told that his grandfather told him about a time when all stories were printed on paper. The pages of the book were yellow and with many folds or lines, and it was a very old book. They found it funny as the words of that book were not moving, and when the page was turned back, it had the same words on it that it had had when they read it the first time, as on the screen of computer the words are moving. Then Tommy said that there were a million books on their television screen and it would increase also. Here we feel that Tommy didn't like the book. Margie agreed with Tommy, though she hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. Actually, Margie was 11 and Tommy was 13. Then Margie asked Tommy where he had found the book. Tommy was busy reading, so without looking at her, he replied that he had found it in the attic of his house. Then Margie asked Tommy about the book, and Tommy replied that it was about school. Margie thought it worthless as she hated school. Actually, Margie was familiar with virtual school and she had no idea about the system of school that we have. Margie hated the system of school that she had more, as the mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography and she had not done any good performance. And her mother sent her then for the county inspector. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wheels. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher abroad. And the man opened the machine, and that time Margie wished that the machine should not be repaired. But the man was an expert, and after an hour the machine became repaired. Margie hated her mechanical teacher and especially the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. After finishing his work, the inspector had smiled and patted Margie's head. Then he told Margie's mother that it wasn't Margie's fault. He thought the geography sector became fast. He had slowed it up to an average 10-year level. He also told that the progress of Margie was quite satisfactory. But Margie was disappointed as she thought that her teacher would be away, as once they had taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month for a problem of history sector. So students, today's discussion is up to here. We shall complete the discussion of this text in our next period. Thank you. Have a good day.